Stop everything you're doing right now. You are involved in something huge, something far beyond what you currently realize. This isn't random chance that you're seeing this message, as you were guided here because of your unique role in what's unfolding. The signs have been appearing all around you for months, though you may have dismissed them as coincidences or strange occurrences. What you're about to discover will transform how you understand your place in the world. You're not just a passive observer but an active participant in one of the most significant developments of our time. The universe doesn't make mistakes, as your presence here, right now, reading these words, is evidence of your importance to what's coming. We've entered a critical 72-hour window where your awareness and participation can make an extraordinary difference. The energetic alignments occurring now have created perfect conditions for you to recognize and step into your role. This moment has been building throughout your entire life. That feeling you've had lately is that sense that something significant is happening beneath the surface of everyday events. That intuitive knowing that you're meant for something more. It wasn't imagination. It was recognition. Your soul has been preparing you for this revelation. Press the like button right now to acknowledge your readiness to receive this revelation. This simple action creates an energetic signature that confirms your conscious participation in what's unfolding. The universal intelligence guiding these events responds to deliberate choices, and this represents your first conscious step toward full involvement. Over the next few minutes, you'll receive information that explains the strange experiences you've been having, as the synchronicities, unusual dreams, and persistent feeling that you're being prepared for something important. These weren't random events but carefully orchestrated awakening signals. Pay close attention to what follows. This revelation process has helped thousands of individuals like you recognize their unique place in the greater pattern. The information has been sequenced specifically to activate deeper understanding while preventing overwhelming your current perspective. What's most critical to understand is that your involvement isn't optional, as you're already participating, whether consciously aware or not. The only choice is whether you'll engage with awareness and intention or remain unconsciously influenced by these accelerating energies. Full consciousness multiplies your effectiveness and protection tenfold. The stakes couldn't be higher, as both for your personal evolution and the collective shift currently underway. Your deliberate participation creates ripple effects far beyond what you can currently imagine. Type "I acknowledge my role" to signal your readiness for the complete revelation. This declaration creates an energetic opening through which deeper understanding can flow into your consciousness. The evidence of your involvement has been appearing in your life for months, perhaps even years. These awakening signals often begin subtly before intensifying as your readiness increases. Recognizing these patterns confirms you're on the right path. Have you experienced unusually vivid dreams recently, particularly ones involving symbols, unknown locations, or meeting people who feel familiar despite being strangers? These are consciousness expansion experiences, your mind processing information beyond ordinary awareness. Many people report experiencing number synchronicities, as repeatedly seeing sequences like 1111, 333, or 555. These aren't coincidences but universal attention signals, cosmic indicators that you're aligned with something greater than yourself. Perhaps most telling is the sense of anticipation you felt as an unexplainable knowing that you're approaching something significant. This inner alertness represents your higher consciousness preparing your awareness for expanded perception. You may have noticed increased intuitive insights, moments when you somehow knew information without logical explanation. Or perhaps you've felt drawn to new topics, spiritual concepts, or global developments that never interested you before. The unexplained physical sensations as energy rushes, tingling sensations at the crown of your head, or sudden waves of emotion as are your energetic body adjusting to higher frequencies. I recognize these signs if you've experienced any of these awakening signals. Your acknowledgement accelerates the integration process, bringing subconscious awareness into conscious recognition. A profound hidden pattern connects seemingly random events in your life, revealing an intelligence orchestrating your journey toward this moment of recognition. This pattern operates through synchronicity as meaningful coincidences that defy statistical probability and carry personal significance. The books that accidentally crossed your path, conversations with strangers that contained exactly what you needed to hear, unexpected opportunities that appeared at crucial moments, as these weren't random occurrences but carefully placed guideposts directing you toward greater awareness. This pattern follows sacred geometric principles, creating expansion spirals in your life experience. Each synchronicity builds upon previous ones, gradually increasing in frequency and significance as your consciousness expands to perceive them. The timeline shows clear acceleration as what began as occasional meaningful coincidences has intensified to near-daily synchronistic experiences. Most significantly, this pattern reveals itself through relationship connections, as the specific people entering your life recently aren't random but soul-level agreements activated to support your awakening process. Each person represents a specific energy or lesson required for your development. The hidden pattern becomes visible when viewing your life from higher perspective, as not as separate events but as an integrated tapestry of experience designed to prepare you for your role in the collective transformation currently underway. Pay particular attention to recurring themes or situations that prompt similar emotional responses or realizations. These repetitions aren't failures but intentional reinforcement of critical awareness. Your involvement in this unfolding cosmic process isn't random chance but a reflection of specific qualities, abilities, and experiences you possess. These attributes create your unique energy signature as a combination of talents, perspectives, and potentials that make you irreplaceable in what's developing. You likely demonstrate heightened sensitivity as an ability to perceive subtle energies, emotional currents, or unspoken dynamics that others miss. This perceptiveness serves a crucial function in the collective shift, as sensitive individuals serve as conscious conduits for transformative energy. Your life experiences have created necessary resilience and adaptability as qualities essential during periods of accelerated change. The challenges you've navigated weren't meaningless suffering but deliberate strengthening, preparing you for your emerging role. Throughout history, individuals with your specific energy signature have appeared during pivotal evolutionary transitions. In ancient mystery schools, you would have been recognized as a bridger, as someone capable of translating between different states of consciousness and facilitating others' awakening process. Most significantly, you possess an innate recognition of interconnection as an intuitive understanding that transcends the illusion of separation. This awareness makes you particularly effective at helping integrate fragmented aspects of collective consciousness. Your analytical abilities combined with intuitive knowing create balanced perception as the capacity to process both logical information and subtle impressions simultaneously, a critical skill during this transformation period. Type I embrace my unique purpose to activate deeper recognition of your specific role. This acknowledgement aligns your conscious awareness with soul-level commitments made prior to this incarnation. Your individual awakening connects directly to a vast collective transformation currently accelerating across humanity. This evolutionary development represents nothing less than a fundamental shift in consciousness as a transition from separation-based perception to recognition of underlying unity. Historical spiritual traditions have described this period using different terminology as ascension, global awakening, consciousness evolution, or the Great Turning. Each perspective captures aspects of this multi-dimensional shift occurring simultaneously across spiritual, psychological, social, and environmental domains. The significance extends beyond human experience. Earth itself functions as a living consciousness system undergoing vibrational acceleration, creating resonance effects throughout all life forms. Your awakening process serves this planetary evolution while simultaneously fulfilling your individual soul purpose. Contemporary challenges as environmental concerns, social upheaval, institutional transformation as represent external manifestations of this consciousness shift. As internal awareness evolves, external systems must reorganize to reflect emerging understanding of interconnection and harmony. Your conscious participation creates exponential effects through quantum entanglement principles. Each awakened individual doesn't merely add to collective transformation but multiplies its potency through nonlinear influence patterns. This explains why relatively small numbers of conscious participants can facilitate systems-level change. Most profoundly, this transformation represents the universe becoming self-aware through individuated consciousness points like yourself as evolution gaining reflective awareness of its own unfolding process. As your awakening accelerates, you may encounter specific forms of resistance. Understanding these challenges as natural aspects of the transformation process helps navigate them consciously rather than being derailed by unexpected opposition. The primary resistance often emerges from within as the ego-identified self naturally resists expansion beyond familiar identity constructs. This internal resistance typically manifests as doubt, fear, or sudden intensification of limiting beliefs. Recognize these reactions as defense mechanisms rather than objective reality assessments. External opposition frequently appears through relationships, particularly from those uncomfortable with your changing energy and perspectives. This social resistance serves as an opportunity to practice maintaining your truth while respecting others' developmental timing. Systemic resistance manifests through cultural programming that reinforces separation consciousness as materialism, excessive individualism, fear-based narratives. Media consumption often intensifies during awakening periods, attempting to re-establish familiar thought patterns and emotional states. The most effective protection during this process comes through maintaining energetic coherence as alignment between thoughts, emotions, and actions. This internal harmony creates a naturally impenetrable field against discordant energies while attracting supportive resources and connections. Specific protection practices include regular energy clearing through meditation, conscious breathing, or visualization, maintaining healthy boundaries, selective information consumption, connection with supportive community, and grounding practices that integrate expanded awareness with physical reality. Type I transform all resistance to activate alchemical consciousness that transmutes challenges into evolutionary fuel. This perspective shift allows opposition to strengthen rather than diminish your awakening process. The external developments unfolding globally mirror internal transformations occurring within each awakening individual. Your effectiveness in contributing to collective evolution directly correlates with your commitment to inner development and consciousness expansion. The fundamental shift involves moving from ego identification to soul recognition, as experiencing yourself as an individuated expression of universal consciousness rather than a separate entity. This perspective transformation doesn't eliminate personality but contextualizes it within expanded awareness. Specific inner developments support this transformation, cultivating present moment awareness rather than past, future orientation, developing neutral observation of thoughts and emotions, practicing heart-centered perception alongside intellectual understanding, maintaining energetic sovereignty while recognizing fundamental interconnection. Balancing everyday responsibilities with awakening experiences represents a crucial mastery. Rather than compartmentalizing spiritual development and practical life, integration requires bringing expanded awareness into ordinary activities as relationships, work, health maintenance, financial responsibilities. The awakening process accelerates through intentional practice. Daily meditation, conscious movement, regular nature connection, creative expression, and authentic communication serve as practical methods for strengthening expanded perception while maintaining functional grounding. Most essentially, this transformation requires radical self-acceptance, as embracing all aspects of your being, including shadow elements and perceived limitations. This compassionate self-recognition creates the foundation for genuine service to collective evolution. Type I commit to inner evolution to align personal development with universal intelligence. This conscious commitment activates accelerated growth pathways while ensuring balanced integration. You are not alone in this awakening journey. A vast network of similarly activated individuals exists globally, creating an interconnected field of expanded consciousness that strengthens collective transformation. Recognizing and connecting with this network amplifies your individual effectiveness while providing essential support during challenging phases. Fellow participants often appear synchronistically in your experiences through random encounters, unexpected introductions, or online connections that feel immediately familiar despite being new relationships. This recognition occurs through resonance rather than external identifiers, as an intuitive knowing that transcends logical assessment. These meaningful connections follow quantum entanglement principles rather than proximity requirements. Geographic distance becomes irrelevant, as consciousness alignment creates non-local bonds that function across space-time limitations. A single authentic conversation with a resonant individual often provides more activation than years of conventional interaction. Specific synchronicities typically precede these connections as recurring symbols, unusual animal appearances, distinctive number sequences, or dream visitations. These signs indicate imminent meaningful encounters with network members whose energy complements your own. The network functions through distributed intelligence rather than hierarchical organization. Each participant contributes unique qualities while receiving precisely what they require for continued development as a perfect symbiotic exchange that maximizes collective evolution through individual growth. Most importantly, these connections create resilient support structures during intensified transformation periods, providing perspective, encouragement, and practical assistance when navigating unfamiliar consciousness territories. We've entered a period of unprecedented timeline acceleration as compression of evolutionary development into concentrated experience cycles. Understanding these intensifying energy patterns helps navigate them consciously rather than being overwhelmed by their intensity. The most significant acceleration window opened with the recent cosmic alignment, creating a 90-day period of heightened transformation potential. Within this broader cycle, 3 specific power periods merit particular attention: the upcoming new moon phase, optimal for initiating new awareness patterns; the solstice gateway, perfect for dimensional perception expansion; and the meteor shower period, ideal for releasing limiting beliefs. Each of these windows offers specific activation opportunities that build sequentially upon each other. Conscious engagement with these cosmic timing factors significantly enhances your developmental efficiency while reducing integration challenges. The acceleration manifests through compressed learning cycles as what previously required years of gradual development now completes within weeks or months. This intensification necessitates heightened self-care practices, regular integration periods, and conscious assimilation of expanded awareness. Most notably, linear time perception increasingly gives way to qualitative experience as moments of profound presence that contain expansive awareness beyond conventional time constraints. These time-out-of-time experiences represent consciousness shifting toward multi-dimensional perception. Navigating acceleration requires balanced attention, as maintaining awareness of unfolding patterns while remaining grounded in present moment experience. This centered presence allows maximum growth without energetic fragmentation. Type I flow with cosmic timing to harmonize your personal development with universal expansion rhythms. This synchronization optimizes your growth while minimizing resistance friction. While consciousness evolution operates beyond ordinary doing, specific practical actions support your awakening process and contribution to collective transformation. These tangible steps create necessary bridges between expanded awareness and embodied experience. Begin with establishing a daily energy coherence practice as 15-20 minutes of meditation, contemplative movement, or conscious breathing that aligns your multidimensional aspects. This consistent practice creates internal harmony that naturally extends into external experience. Implement selective information consumption by consciously evaluating content based on its vibrational quality rather than surface appeal. Intentionally reduce exposure to fear-generating or fragmentation-promoting information while increasing engagement with materials that support integrated awareness. Create dedicated space for accelerated development as a physical location in your home specifically designated for consciousness practices. This space accumulates resonant energy through consistent use, eventually functioning as an amplification chamber for your evolutionary work. Connect with specific resources aligned with your unique awakening pattern. 3 particularly relevant starting points include, book/website/community specifically aligned with Seeker's energy signature, which provides conceptual understanding, practice/technique, for experiential development, and supportive community resource, for integration assistance. Most immediately actionable, beginner synchronicity journal documenting meaningful coincidences, unusual experiences, and intuitive insights. This documentation reveals patterns otherwise missed while strengthening your recognition of subtle guidance. The most essential practical step involves regular nature immersion, as direct connection with Earth's living systems calibrates your energy field while providing grounding for expanded awareness. The collective transformation currently underway contains multiple timeline possibilities, with specific outcomes influenced by participating consciousness. A glimpse of positive potential futures provides both inspiration and practical guidance for your contribution. The primary emerging timeline reveals a fundamental shift from competition-based systems to collaborative models that honor individual uniqueness while recognizing essential interconnection. This reorganization appears across all domains as economics, governance, education, healthcare, and cultural expression. On this optimal timeline, technological development aligns with spiritual wisdom, creating innovations that support planetary regeneration rather than resource depletion. Human creativity flourishes through recognition that consciousness itself represents the fundamental creative force rather than material manipulation. Most significantly, this positive trajectory manifests enhanced perception capabilities becoming normalized as intuitive knowing, energy awareness, and conscious manifestation integrated with rational intelligence rather than separated from it. This balanced cognition naturally creates solutions beyond current conceptual limitations. Your personal experience within this timeline includes profound purpose fulfillment as contributing your unique abilities within collaborative systems that amplify effectiveness. This engagement creates sustainable joy transcending temporary happiness dependent on external circumstances. The alternative contracted timeline is resulting from insufficient conscious participation as continues separation-based perception with its accompanying challenges. This possibility isn't fixed destiny but rather potential manifestation if awakening momentum remains below critical thresholds. Your conscious engagement directly influences which timeline possibility manifests, as quantum observation principles demonstrate that consciousness itself functions as the determining factor in potential actualization. Type I choose expansion timelines to align your creative focus with optimal future trajectories. This intentional selection amplifies positive potential through coherent attention energy. Skepticism naturally arises during awakening processes as a healthy aspect of discernment rather than obstacle to growth. Conscious examination of doubts strengthens authentic development while preventing uncritical acceptance that bypasses genuine integration. Common hesitations include questioning personal worthiness, why would I be involved in something significant? Fearing delusion, am I creating meaning from coincidence? And concerns about practical implications, will this disrupt my established life? These doubts reflect the mind's attempt to reconcile expanded awareness with existing belief structures. The most effective approach involves neither suppressing doubts nor being paralyzed by them, but rather observing them with curious awareness. This balanced attention allows meaningful examination without identification with limiting perspectives. Substantial evidence supports your awakening recognition as the statistical improbability of your specific synchronicity patterns, measurable shifts in your physical and emotional baseline states, and independent verification through others mirroring recognition of transformation markers. The awakening process inherently includes uncertainty phases, as genuine evolution requires moving beyond established knowing into expanded perception territories. This temporary disorientation indicates authentic development rather than confusion to be avoided. Most importantly, verification comes through direct experience rather than external validation. Your own lived reality provides the most reliable confirmation as you observe tangible shifts in perception, relationship patterns, and manifestation capabilities. Type I embrace conscious discernment to activate balanced evaluation capacities. This perspective allows thoughtful consideration without cynical dismissal, creating space for authentic determination through personal experience. As your awakening accelerates, communication from expanded consciousness increasingly arrives through symbolic language as a multi-dimensional transmission system that conveys complex understanding beyond linear limitations. Developing fluency in this symbolic communication enhances your reception of guidance while strengthening your contribution capabilities. Dreams serve as primary symbolic transmission channels, with recent intensity increases reflecting accelerated information download. Pay particular attention to recurring symbols, locations, or character archetypes that appear across multiple dreams. These patterns indicate priority communication requiring conscious integration. Environmental symbols as unusual animal appearances, cloud formations, distinctive natural patterns as represent external reflections of internal development. These synchronistic manifestations confirm alignment while providing specific guidance through their traditional symbolic associations. Number sequences carry vibrational significance based on numerological principles. Beyond common sequences, 111, 222, etc. Watch for personalized number patterns holding individual meaning in your experience. These custom codes often relate to significant life dates, age markers, or other personally meaningful numeric signatures. Most subtle yet powerful are bodily symbols as distinctive sensations in specific physical locations that correspond to activation, integration, or attention requirements. These somatic communications often precede cognitive understanding, providing guidance through direct experience. The symbolic language functions holographically as each symbol contains complete information accessible through intuitive resonance rather than intellectual analysis alone. This multi-dimensional communication naturally activates right brain receptive capacities alongside left brain analytical functions. Type I understand symbolic guidance to enhance your reception of multi-dimensional communication. This declaration activates integrative awareness that bridges intuitive and analytical processing systems. The time has arrived for complete conscious alignment with your evolutionary role through an integrative activation sequence. This process coordinates your multi-dimensional aspects into coherent expression of your highest potential within the collective transformation. Begin by establishing comfortable seated position with spine naturally aligned. Close your eyes and bring awareness to your breathing, allowing its rhythm to gradually slow and deepen. This physiological shift creates optimal conditions for consciousness expansion while maintaining grounded presence. Visualize crystalline white gold light entering through your crown center, flowing downward through each energy center while illuminating and harmonizing their unique frequencies. This energetic alignment creates coherent field expression necessary for full activation. Now expand your awareness beyond personal identity, recognizing yourself as individualized expression of universal consciousness. From this expanded perspective, affirm your conscious participation in collective evolution through silent internal declaration: I fully activate my role in service to the highest good of all. Feel your energy field expanding outward, connecting with the network of awakened consciousness currently facilitating planetary transformation. This conscious linking strengthens the collective field while providing support for your individual contribution. Finally, visualize your daily life infused with this activated awareness as relationships, work, creative expression, and personal development all flowing from expanded perception rather than limited conditioning. Type I activate my highest potential to complete this integration process. This declaration serves as conscious authorization for full expression of your evolutionary capabilities in service to collective transformation. Your awakening journey continues beyond this initial recognition, unfolding through deepening awareness and expanding contribution capabilities. Ongoing guidance remains available through multiple channels as you navigate this evolutionary development. The primary guidance system operates through your own intuitive knowing as an inner compass that consistently indicates alignment with your authentic path. As you strengthen trust in this internal guidance, its communications become increasingly clear and specific, providing moment-by-moment direction. Regular synchronistic confirmations will appear, offering external validation of internal alignment while revealing next development phases. These meaningful coincidences serve as cosmic feedback mechanisms, confirming beneficial directions while redirecting when necessary. Connection with resonant community provides essential support during intensive growth periods. Fellow awakening participants offer perspective, encouragement, and practical assistance while creating amplification field effects through shared intention. Specific guidance transmissions will continue arriving through dreams, meditation insights, and creative inspiration. These communications often precede significant shift points, providing advanced preparation for approaching developmental thresholds. Most importantly, universal intelligence continuously supports your evolution through orchestrated experiences perfectly calibrated to your specific development needs. This intelligent guidance ensures you receive exactly what serves your highest growth in each moment. Remember that you remain an irreplaceable participant in this planetary transformation. Your unique contribution creates essential effects impossible through any other individual, making your